The distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Denver Trapp Field here for the second game, or I should say the third game of the day here between the Phillies, who are the visiting team, on the scoreboard, and the Red Sox. This is A.J. Good, joined alongside Miles Moore here for this second game. Taking a look at the starting lineups. First for the Phillies, who will be the visitors. Leading off at shortstop, Max Carr. Batting second and catching will be Justin Kimbrell. Batting third at third base will be Brayson Rose. Batting fourth at second base, Andrew Massa. Batting fifth and pitching will be Chase Cotham. Batting sixth in center field, Isaiah Branham. Batting seventh in right field, Jaden Williams. Batting eighth in left field will be Matthew Williams. Rounding up the lineup and batting ninth at third base will be Charlie Rickman. On the other side for the Red Sox, leading off at second base, Trinity Parham. Batting second and pitching, Logan Bays. Batting third in center field, A.J. Daniel. Batting fourth at third base, Jack Story. Batting fifth at shortstop, Cole Elledge. Batting sixth at first base, Landon Gable. Batting seventh in catching, Hudson Willis. Batting eighth in left field, Braxton Burton. Batting ninth in right field, Caleb Kelly. And the extra hitters will be Dakota Price, Braxton Stevenson, and Noah West. Miles, you mentioned it in the previous game. It's an absolutely beautiful day out here for baseball, and even better when you got two going on here, the sun setting. It's almost like a picturesque setting here for baseball.
Absolutely. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Sandlot right now, with it just being summer and just a real chill vibe out here.
First pitch is swung on and missed here for strike one. This is... Actually, it's the Phillies who are the home team, not the Red Sox. We'll get that fixed here on the scoreboard quickly. This one is hit high in the air. That one will get away there for strike two. We'll get the scoreboard figured out. That's my fault.
Almost hits a kid riding a scooter around.
You ever see that, Miles, when you're playing, you go, man, I hope someone gets hit here.
I never hope anybody gets hit, but it is interesting if it's a close call.
Parham swings and misses for strike three. That will bring up the opposing pitcher there in Logan Mays. One gone here. One gone here in the top of the first. First pitch here. This one's hit high in the air. Camping underneath it, the third baseman. He makes a catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. Two gone quickly here in the top of the first.
And that's what you like as a starting pitcher, is to get out of there really quick first inning. Try to calm your nerves and move on to the second.
Next batter will be A.J. Daniel, the center fielder. Here's the first pitch. That misses high and in for ball one. Next pitch, and this one is lined into the glove. The shortstop, the throw over to first. What a play.
Great
that one's
play.
in time, and that one will end the inning. An amazing play at short. 3 up, 3 down for the Red Sox on the top of the first. So we head to the bottom half of the inning. First at bat for the Phillies is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226. Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
And back here at Denver Trapp Field here, no score between the Red Sox and the Phillies. Max Carr to lead things off after that amazing play at shortstop. Takes the next pitch here from the left-handing pitching Chase Cotham. Cotham actually his first ever start, first ever time pitching. Doesn't look half bad so far here, Miles.
No, sir, he does not.
Next pitch is in there for strike one. 2-1 the count. Light starting to take a bit of effect as the sun's starting to go down here on a picturesque night for baseball. Comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss here for strike two.
Personally, as a left-handed hitter, I despise seeing a lefty on the mound.
As a right-handed hitter, I can't hit lefties. So sidearmers, great. Lefties, no. Here's a 2-2. Just misses in. The count goes full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Update from across the way. The Yankees leading the Braves right now 9-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Earlier, the Eagles defeat the Vols 14-0 in 5. Next pitch gets away for ball 4 and a leadoff walk. Now bring up Justin Kimbrell, the catcher.
You know, I've played a lot of ball games with Justin Kimbrell, too, starting at about 9-10 years old. See lots of familiar faces out here.
First pitch here from Cotham. That one's in there for strike one. Gets away from the catcher. Runner will advance to second base. First runner in scoring position here for either side. Pass ball. Gives the Phillies a chance here to take the opening lead. Comes the 0-1. This one's hit in the air to right center. And that one's going to burn the center fielder and the right fielder. He's going to take off for second, run rounding third. No relay. He will score, and the Phillies lead it 1-0.
Kimbrell crushes that ball to right center. Good piece of hitting right there.
So they just trade spots there. An RBI double. Previous game had just one extra base hit between the two sides, and just 2 batters into the bottom of the first. We get our first one here. First pitch here from Cotham. That one's in there for strike one here to Brayson Rose, the first baseman for the Phillies.
Great placement on that pitch.
It's another one of those that has a little bit of trouble keeping that hat on when he throws.
I understand that completely.
Yeah, got that long hair. Pretty jealous, I'm not going to lie. Here's the 0-1. That one's soft liner down the left field line, but hit foul for strike two.
David Weathers always threatened me with a haircut when I had it really, really long and I couldn't keep the hat on.
It just said as long as you keep it at the shoulders. Well, your head coach has got the same sort of hair.
He did. He grew his really long too while he was in the majors and told me he had no problems with it.
David once played for the Yankees, so pickoff attempt there. Actually, pretty good pickoff, but a good job over there by Kimbrell getting back in time.
Way to recognize what the pitcher's about to do out there by Justin Kimbrell. I guess he just saw the first move and, he was on it.
Comes the 0-2. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. Perfectly placed fastball for strikeout here for Cotham, and now brings up Andrew Massa, the second baseman.
The bat weight's getting him right now.
Yeah. You would probably, They're checking for pine tar. Got a George Brett situation coming out here. Now he's going to have to get home plate umpire. If Luke can't undo that, I don't know what can.
Luke was hitting it really hard on the
ground.
There we
go. He got it.
There we go.
Gets a good cheer from the fans and a good chuckle from everybody. You would probably agree with this, Miles. One of the hardest pitches to hit is that perfectly placed fastball that's on the outside corner at the knees, which is what that was there from Cotham, because every part of your mind says it's outside, and it hits that outside corner, and you just feel guilty the whole way.
Absolutely. Oh.
And they got him on the pickoff.
Great move.
An incredible move there by Cotham, and that will be the second out of the inning.
Cotham looks really comfortable with runners in scoring position, too. He doesn't look like he loses his demeanor or anything.
For a guy pitching here, it's actually the first pitch here. That will be in there for strike 1. For a guy making his, from what we have heard, his first time ever, not looking half bad. I mean, I think he's done this before a few times. Swing and a miss there for strike 2.
I think we were given false information.
I believe we are. Don't say fake news, even though I just said it. Comes the 0-2. That one's in the dirt. We'll go for ball 1. When you're a hitter in these situations, Miles, when you go down 0-2, is the first thing in your mind, is it, you're looking for that dirt pitch, or you're just trying to do anything you can, anything that looks good, and you can't hit it, just try to foul it away?
Absolutely. I choke up on the bat, and I just try to battle. Even if it's not really that close, if I feel like the umpire can, call it a strike, even though it's a little outside, I still try to battle a little bit. But 0-2, I immediately kind of think curveball, maybe in the dirt, but some pitchers will mix it up and throw another fastball out there.
And that one is swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Phillies get a run in the bottom of the first. They lead at 1-0 as we go to the top of the second. It's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Denver Trapp Field. A 1-0 Phillies lead over the Red Sox here in the top of the second. Got a correction to make. It's Chase Cotham that's pitching for the Phillies. And first pitch here to Jack Story. And that one is dropped by the center fielder. So a leadoff error gives the Red Sox one on and nobody out here. It's Logan Mays that was the opposing pitcher, so that's why we were a bit confused there. So we apologize. We will get that hopefully right here for the rest of the time.
Cotton was going out of the windup with a runner on first, so he'll steal.
This one's lined in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Story on his way to third. Now we got runners on the corners here with nobody out in the top of the second inning.
Way to run the bases right there.
Yeah, that's a pretty risky move. You don't see many guys, especially on a looping line drive in the left, that will go first to third like that. So that brings up Landon Gable, the first baseman. First pitch misses high for ball one. This is Chase Cotham here for the Phillies. He is the one that's his first time ever pitching, not Logan Mays on the other side, who we've seen several times for Cotham. And that next pitch misses high. Runner takes off and will get in there on a fielder's indifference. So the go-ahead run now standing on second base here for the Red Sox.
Not a bad idea to not throw it to second right there.
And next pitch misses in for ball three. Look at Luke Boswell being tight with the strike zone on the other side.
He's a pitcher. His rise is not getting a little bit wider. You know how pitchers are.
Here's the 3-0. That one misses high for ball four. And I said it. And Rum will score there?
On a balk.
On a balk. Okay.
But the runner.
I figured that's what he called there, but.
I was just confused when the hitter took off, too.
So that he will get home on a balk. So now runner on third. Game tied at 1. Here comes a 3-0. That one misses away for ball four. Runners on the corners again with nobody out. Red Sox have tied the game up here in 1 on the previous walk. Now brings up the catcher and Hudson Willis. Phillies in the baby blues. Red Sox in the red shirts. First pitch here from Cotham. Runner takes off. And we'll get him with a fielder's indifference. First pitch missed away for ball one.
I'm a big fan of the baby blues right now.
That old 70s and 80s look. It's the 1-0. That one is tapped foul for strike one.
Great opportunity to pick up some RBIs right here. Runners on second and third.
It's a good learning opportunity as well here. Learning how to hit in these situations. Even if you don't rip it down the left field line, still find a way to put the ball in play and try to find a way to get a run in. Next pitch misses away for ball two.
I mean, you never want to get out, but a sac fly right there, you know, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
It's a 2-1. This one is fouled away for strike two. I know it's a boring term, Miles, but situational hitting.
It's key.
It's key. Every time I knew I always cringed when a coach said it, but, when you get older and you learn that it's a pretty big deal when you can just find a way to put a ball in play that brings home a run. 2-2 from Cotham. Swing and a miss for strike three in the first out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game here for Cotham. Still runners on second and third. One out brings out Braxton Burton, the left fielder.
You know, situational hitting was never a term to me until I reached high school, and David Weathers and Coach Zach Curtis really pounded it to us. So it's really interesting to see how different kids approach situational hitting like that now.
First pitch misses away for ball one. The catcher and Justin Kimbrell having to get his gear back in order. We're ready to play here. 2 on, 1 out. Game tied at 1 here in the top of the second inning. Next pitch from Cotham. That one's in there for strike 1. Count evens up here. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1. Low and away for ball 2. Decent crowd here on hand tonight, even across the way. Yankees still leading the Braves 9-0 there in the bottom of the 5th. Here's a 1-1. And misses away for ball 3. Yankees trying to end it there with 1 out, runner on second. Comes a 3-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Again, with 1 out, situational hitting could be a big thing right here. You could still take a sac fly, and even one of those
or a ground ball with the infield almost conceding a run here. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3 on the second out of the inning. So after a good start to the inning here for the Red Sox, you got Chase Coughlin coming up with back-to-back strikeouts, his 3rd of the game. Bring up Caleb Kelly, the right fielder. Here against Cotham for the first time. 2 gone, 2 on. First pitch. Misses in for ball 1. And the next pitch. This is high and away for ball 2. Won't have the games here on Thursday. We have our X Sports Awards coming up on Thursday night, but we'll be back with the next set of games on Monday. Comes a 2-0. In there for strike 1.
Great inside pitch right there.
It's one thing young pitchers struggle with. It's almost like they're afraid of sometimes is pitching inside because they're too afraid to hit the opposing batter. Next pitch, good pitch there. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Deuces on the board with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And the 2-2. That one misses away for ball 3.
You know, as a hitter, I'm looking dead red right here, right in the middle of the zone with it being 2 outs. Because, you know, Cotham really wants to get out of this jam.
Full count offering. Misses low and away, and now the bases are loaded here with 2 gone in the top of the second inning.
Quality at bat right there.
Really did a good job there of working the count. It's the second walk issued by Cotham. Now brings up Dakota Price. First pitch here. That one's away for ball 1. Cotham now at 29 pitches here through an inning and 2/3. The 1-0. In there for strike 1.
Right on the outside corner.
Here's a 1-1. Misses high and in for ball 2.
You have teammates yelling at him, you know, take it.
Yeah. Hey,
Let it hit you.
It's an RBI. Now that's situational hitting of a different kind.
It is.
It's a 2-1. That one gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to take off. And he scores, and the Red Sox now take a 2-1 lead. I missed there. Hitters count now 3-1. Three and 1 the count here to Price. Next pitch from Gotham. And the dirt, a good block by Kimbrell. And the bases loaded again here.
And Kimbrell pretty much loses a shin guard here. Every buckle is strapped but one.
We've all been there at some
We
point.
have.
As now looks like they're bringing out brand new shin guards, and
That's frustrating as a catcher, but it feels like it happens at least once an inning.
no matter what you do, whatever you try. And it looks like the Braves got out of a jam there as they go to the top of the sixth. Yankees leading that one 9-0. Eagles defeated the Vols earlier today, 14-0 in 5. Gotham will stay out of the stretch with the bases loaded here, 2 gone. First pitch in there for strike 1.
Way to get ahead of the count.
Yeah, it's a big and it's an important thing, and I know they say it a lot. It's that sabermetric stuff, but first pitch strikes are huge.
Absolutely. It kind of gets in the hitter's head just a little bit, too, of what the pitcher's about to throw.
Next pitch is in there on the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2 the count here with Stevenson.
Massive lead on second base.
This is away for ball 1. Not covering over there. He's just. It's one of those things as a runner. You want to make sure you know where your fielders are. Here's a 1-2. And this is low and in for ball 2. And here comes a 2-2. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. The Red Sox get 2 in the top of the second inning. They lead it 2-1 as we go to the bottom half. That one is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Denver Trapp Field here as we go to the bottom of the second of this Babe Ruth matchup. The Red Sox leading the Phillies 2-1. Due up for the Phils, you got Chase Cotham, Isaiah Branham, and Jaden Williams. First pitch here from Logan Mays. Well, let's just say that missed away for ball 1. The hat and the ball just flew in the wrong direction. Comes the 1-0, and that one, this is away for ball 2.
But the hat did stay on.
The hat did stay on. May's one of the big reasons E.O. Kaufman made away all the way to the third place finish in Class 1A in the TMS AA State Baseball Tournament.
Mays throws it pretty good, too.
Here's the 2-0. This is low for ball 3.
It's not that often that you'll see a lefty being pretty firm with it.
It's one of the many that head coach Clint Wright's looking forward to coming up to Lawrence County in the coming years. Next pitch on the outside corner for strike 1.
Great placement.
We saw the future of Summertown the previous game, and obviously got a lot of future of Lawrence County and Loretto spread out in some of the other teams, and that one misses away for ball 4. Leadoff walk from pitcher to pitcher. And bring up Isaiah Brannon, center fielder here for the Phillies. I believe the first lefty we've seen in the lineup here. First pitch here from Mays, and that one's low for ball 1.
Great block by the catcher right there.
It's a hard trait to teach. You're half first baseman, half hockey goalie. Here's the 1-0. In there for strike 1.
You're normally taught to get away from the ball when it comes at you, but as a catcher, you have to totally change your mindset and get right down there with it.
Yeah. Get hit in the chest by a few of those. It takes a little bit to get used to. You get some of those bruises on your sides and on your shoulders.
Especially on the forearms.
And the next pitch fouled away for strike 2. Mays ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. His team leading it 2-1 here with the 1 on, nobody out in the bottom of the second. Phillies got their previous run off of Justin Kimbrell double into right center. And brought home Max Carr. And the 1-2. Just misses inside for ball 2, even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there.
Yeah. That could have been so easy to swing there on that pitch on the hands. Comes a 2-2. And that one popped right back to Mays, the pitcher. Threw over to first, not in time, but we got 1 gone here in the bottom of the second inning.
As Mays throws just about the exact same pitch right there, but that was a really good pitch too. It seems like he's pounding the zone pretty good.
Jaden Williams due up now, the right fielder here for the Phillies. First pitch from Mays. Misses away, gets away from the catcher. Runner will take off for second base. Another runner in scoring position here for the Phillies off the, what would you call it, pass ball or wild pitch?
It's kind of tough, but I think I'm going to go with pass ball right there.
Okay. And we're not keeping official stats on Game Changer. We can call it whatever we want. Here's the 1-0. In there for strike 1. Sun almost completely down. Lights come into full effect here at Denver Trapp. Also over Tom Cruise. They're in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees leading the Braves 9-0. And the 1-1. That one misses away for ball 2.
There's really nothing like playing Babe Ruth baseball. It really seemed like it was the time to just go out there and meet tons of new people and play against your friends and just have fun, really. It's kind of like a reward after grinding out the school season.
Comes the 2-1. And this is low and in for ball 3. For me, Miles, my Babe Ruth experience back in West Virginia, actually not many from my hometown played because we had to play in our rivals' town in Babe Ruth, so a handful of us went over there. So it was fun to kind of intermix with your rivals from different schools, and and then you eventually played them at the high school level. As that pitch misses for ball 4, 2 on, 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. But in a way, you kind of got to make friends with guys. And my junior year, a lot of those same guys from Hurricane High School went and won a state championship. Same year, we won a state championship. So I got to play with a lot of those guys on that team, and just like they got to play with us. That we went on and both took Class 2A and AAA. And next pitch misses away for ball 1. Both the runners will advance as that pitch heads to the backstop.
But it's a really great time to, make friends with your enemies, really.
Yeah. That's one of the great things about this county is everyone's, your rivals with Lawrence County, your rivals with Summertown, but it's pretty friendly. There's not a lot of animosity out there. Next pitch misses away for ball 2, and certainly stuff like this helps when you get to play at the Babe Ruth level or play on the same travel teams and those sort of things. 2-0 from Mays, misses away for ball 3.
If there is a little disgruntlement on the field, it seems like as soon as you step off the field, it's away and everything's okay again. It's really great community for that.
Willis goes out and talks with Mays. This has a quick meeting to calm down his left-handed pitcher. Mays threw an inning and a third, has walked 3, struck out 2, sitting at 34 pitches, and has given up just 1 run off 1 hit. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there for strike 1.
It looked like the talk worked right there.
Yeah.
Just go and tell the pitcher, Mays, just, hey, calm down, buddy, you got it.
Sometimes it's just the simple things like that.
It is. Take a deep breath.
3-1 from Mays. That one swung on a miss, gets away. A runner's going to try to score, and he will, and we're tied up at 2.
We've got an interesting game on our hands now. Back and forth.
It was swung on a miss, so the count will go full. Next pitch here, swung on and missed here for strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone, and we'll bring up Charlie Rickman, the third baseman. Third strikeout of the game for Mays. 9-hole hitter due up for the Phillies. And we got another another stuck bat donut. What do they call those now?
I'm not really sure what those are. I just call them bat weights.
Bat weights, okay.
I don't really know. Those are kind of...
Yeah, you got to get it on the concrete. We called them donuts because back in the day they were just little thin things on the end. And
I used to like those a lot.
If you were a considered big power hitter or looked like a guy that, took steroids and was beefed up, you had like 3 or 4 on those. You use it as an intimidation thing.
I like the guys that use multiple bats on deck.
First pitch, it swung on a miss, is going to get away. A run's going to try to score, and it will. The Phillies now lead at 3-2. So nobody on now. And both of those runs, like you said, Miles, we're going back and forth here. Both of those runs coming off wild pitches, pass balls, however you want to put it. First pitch missed for ball 1. Next pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. Nope, actually I thought so. So it's 0-2. Next pitch here from Mays. That one's down the middle. And they're going to tag him, and that will be the final out of the inning. The Phillies come back, get a pair of runs in the top of the third inning. We will go to the bottom half. In the bottom of the second inning. We will now go to the top of the third. Red Sox trying to get back on the board. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt,
Got a
and
dent,
Durham.
a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Welcome back here to Babe Ruth action in Lawrenceburg, Denver Trapp Field. The Phillies leading the Red Sox here 3-2 as we go to the top of the third inning in what's been a back-and-forth game. Bottom of the order followed by the top of the order. Noah West to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Chase Cotham on for his third inning of work. First pitch is strike one. So far through 2 innings, he's given up 2 runs off 1 hit, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and right now 38 pitches. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2.
You know, we were talking about favorite MLB teams earlier, and, I think if I have one that kind of stands out to me, it'd be the Milwaukee Brewers, two other than the Padres. And I think it's because I saw my second, third, and fourth Major League game there.
Oh, in Milwaukee?
Yeah, it did. Yes, sir. We drove up, and we saw Ryan Weathers pitch and, talked to him and everything like that. Played video games with Owen Miller before, their first baseman with Ryan. They were friends, so that's something that really stands out to me.
2-2's the count here. Caught them out of the windup in the pitch. This is high and in for ball 3. What Major League ballparks have you been to, Moss?
So I've been to, is it Tropicana Field?
Yep,
Tropicana Field. Yep. And I've been to Milwaukee. Those are the only 2 stadiums I've been to Major League-wise. I've been to some Nashville Sounds games and some Memphis Redbird games, though. So.
The Noah West works a full count walk and now brings up Trinity Parham, the top of the order. Struck out swinging his first at bat in the first inning. I'm going to have to recount every place I've been. First pitch here. That one's fouled back for strike 1. Obviously, as a Cubs fan, been to Wrigley Field several times. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Tropicana. I've actually covered a bowl game in Tropicana. Yankee Stadium, covered a bowl game in Yankee Stadium. I didn't actually see a Yankee game. Old St. Louis, Old Busch Stadium. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Atlanta, both Atlantas, Turner Field and Truist Park. Been to a game at Chase Field in Arizona. As your head coach said on Exports Live, that other teams' fans overtook the place. The 0-2.
I can believe it.
Soft pop-up, and will fall in the foul territory as Parham will stay alive with an 0-2 count. I know. Man, I've really got to rack my brain for this. Cincinnati, how could I forget Cincinnati? Been there several times as a Cubs fan. Skyline chili dogs, got to get those.
Skyline chili dogs.
You had those?
I have not, but I've heard a lot about them.
This one's a saw. That's going to be a line drive in the left field, a base hit. So Parham went up to the plate swinging at everything and comes away with a single. And now we got 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 3rd inning. We'll bring up Logan Mays, the opposing pitcher. Hit a pop-up to the third baseman in his first at-bat in the 1st inning.
You know, I'm looking forward to going to Pittsburgh with my grandpa soon. I don't know when we're going to go, but we're going to go ahead and catch a ball game while we're up there. So really looking forward to that one.
And Pirates, surprisingly, one of the best teams in baseball right now. I don't think anyone saw that coming.
And it seems like teams have really swapped it up this year. You know, you have the Rangers. I think they're second in power rankings in Rays.
And the Rays, who have really built that roster well. Here's the 1-0. This is away for ball 2.
The Rays these past few years have been one of those teams that you don't really think of as being in the top 10. But, I mean, it seems like they've hung around there, and obviously they're doing really well this year.
Comes a 2-0. And that one does hit him. Now the bases are loaded here.
Looked like it came close to hitting him in the hand.
PNC's a great ballpark. It has one of the best skyline views from you're sitting at home plate that you'll see in baseball. It's unreal. If you go to the weeknight, there's not going to be a lot of people there. So weekend's a different story. First pitch here to A.J. Daniel. Ripped down the right field line. And about 2 yards foul for strike 1. Probably the hardest hit ball we've seen in either game here so far.
You know, Chase Cotham was glad that's just a long strike right there, but that's frustrating as a hitter.
Yeah. A.J. Daniel is an exceptional player, and this kid's probably going to be one of those, you know, all-state, all-district contenders when he makes his way to the next level here very soon. No 1 here from Cotham. And this is a ground ball through the right side, a base hit. 1 run will score. Another run's going to make his way. The relay not in time. That throw gets away. And the Red Sox now lead this one 4-3.
This goes back to the conversation earlier, but that's great situational hitting right there. Way to find a barrel and drive in some runs right there.
Daniel makes his way to second. Now runners on second and third. He didn't try to do too much there. His first pitch, he ripped it one hopper off the wall down the right field line, and that one got a good pitch to hit and just put it through the right side for a 2-run single.
Keeping it simple, and it really worked for him out there.
Got some more shin guard issues here with Kimbrell. Everything seems to be okay. So it's a 4-3 lead here for the Red Sox. I'll bring up Jack Story, the third baseman. Reach Villanueva, scored a run. His first at bat in the previous inning. So I believe that's the third lead change we've had in this game so far. Here's the 0-1. This is away for ball 1.
You know, these are the good competitive games that everyone likes to watch. You know, it really keeps you on your toes as a player, too.
Comes the 1-0. In there for strike 1.
More opportunities for some RBIs right here.
Nobody out here in the top of the third. Next pitch. Almost like a purpose pitch trying to get him the chase there for ball 2. 2 on the count here to Story. Batting cleanup here for the Red Sox in this game. And the 2-1. That one is fouled away on top of the Red Sox dugout. The count evens up here, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Some more shin guard issues. He fixes it.
Next pitch, that one misses away, and the count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great take right there.
Full count offering here from Cotham. Swung on a miss for strike 3. And he said he actually fouled it away, and the count will stay full here at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Four to 3 Red Sox lead. Runners on second and third. Full count, nobody out. Another full count offering from Cotham. Misses inside for ball 4, and now the bases are loaded.
That's another quality at bat for the night.
It's the fifth walk issued here by Chase Cotham. Now his head coach will come out and have a conversation. Got to appreciate the hustle on the way out to the mound.
Can't keep your players waiting.
Yeah, they don't have that David Weathers walk, He's got that Lou Piniella in him, slowly makes his way out there.
We make fun of him in a friendly way about that one. Of course, he gives it right back to us.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He'll fire it back real quick.
I know you guys have heard a few really good stories on his end throughout his course of his major league career. I was lucky for being there early for one of the Richland games and getting to hear him talking about beanballs and, how he earned the respect of a certain major league manager for hitting the guy on the first pitch, not the second pitch.
David has a lot of great stories.
First pitch here from Gotham. This is low for ball 1. Final score from across the way. The Yankees defeated the Braves 9-0. Comes the 1-0. And that one's going to get away. And a runner's going to come on down and score. Logan Mays does, and now it's a 5-3 Red Sox lead. 2-0 the count now. To know the count here to Cole Elledge. Elledge, who had an RBI, had a single and a run scored in his first at-bat in the second inning. Here's a 1-0. Misses away for ball 3. Elledge trying to find his way on for the second time in the game. .3-0 from Cotham. In there for strike 1. Comes a 3-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Took a really big hack right there at that pitch.
It's almost like he saw soccer balls in his eyes and was swinging from head to toe on that one. Full count offering. And swung on a miss for strike 3 and the first out of the inning. And we'll bring up Landon Gable. Gable, who's no official at bat with a walk in the second inning. The 5th strikeout of the game for Cotham. First pitch here. Misses in for ball 1. And the 1-0. That one is fouled away for strike 1.
Just noticed that Gable right here is using no batting gloves either.
Yeah.
That's
two
kids we've seen tonight.
I always equate that with the toughest guy on your team, but sometimes it's just some people just don't like the feel of him. Comes a 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Personally, I could never hold on to the bat long enough with no gloves.
Reminds me of Vladimir Guerrero. He never went up there with batting gloves. He had I don't know how, with that much pine tar he had on his bat. This skied in the air on the infield. Makes a catch at first base, and that will be the second out of the inning.
Vladdy Guerrero is like a superhuman, hitting home runs off of the dirt and everything else.
And I was there when his son hit his first pro home run for the Bluefield Blue Jays in the Appalachian League. Remember watching Vladimir, the local Kmart there in Bluefield was closing down that day. Vladimir got away with trying to think of the inches, but it was like a 70-inch flat screen TV for $500.
Pretty good deal right there.
First pitch, that one's in there for strike one, and I was just going in there to find a bag of golf balls and golf tees. Vladimir had bigger plans than I did, working as a local sports anchor in Market 169. Here's the 0-1. Good block there from Kimbrell behind the plate.
Kimbrell made a lot of ground right there. Just go block that ball.
Struggling with the shin guards or not, he's actually done a pretty decent job there behind the plate.
Yes, he has.
The 1-1. This is high for ball two. Beautiful night out here at Denver Trapp Field. Almost picture perfect for baseball. Comes a 2-1 from Cotham. Swing and a miss for strike two.
One of my most favorite memories from playing Babe Ruth is it was a night game, and it was one of the last games of the season. There were fireworks going off in right field. So that was a really cool moment. I think we kind of paused the game on us just to watch them.
2-2 here from Cotham. The Hudson Willis swung on a miss for strike three, and that one will end the inning. Not before the Red Sox get three here in the top of the third. They lead at 5-3 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Denver Trapp Field, the Red Sox got 3 runs. At the top of the third, they lead at 5-3 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. Due up here for the Phillies, we got the top of the order, Max Carr, Justin Kimbrell, and Brayson Rose. Carr, who walked and scored a run in his first at bat in the top of the first inning. First pitch here from Logan Mays, and this one is sent in the right field, a base hit.
Great start to an inning right there for the Phillies.
It's almost like he knew that pitch was coming and just sent it right in the right field. So Carr reaches base for the second time. Now brings up Justin Kimbrell. Kimbrell with a RBI double in the right center, and his first at bat that brought home Carr in the bottom of the first inning. We got someone's car alarm going off here in right field. First pitch here from Mays, swung on a miss for strike one.
Big hack by Kimbrell.
Mays, through 2 innings, has now given up 3 runs off 2 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and sitting right now at 42 pitches. That was teammate against teammate from the Kaufman season. Next pitch fouled away for strike 2.
You know, sometimes I think it's better to play against your friends than with them sometimes, you know. Really gives you something to talk about when you go back to season with them.
Yeah, and you guys have cell phones. Back in the day, you just talk trash to them.
No, you
or
never let it go.
Get on AIM Instant Messenger, the old AOL. Here's the 0-2. That one misses low and in. Carr going to take off for second. The throw will not be in time. So it's ball one, runner in scoring position here for the Phillies.
It'll be interesting to see how both teams bounce back to this inning, you know, after the Red Sox put up 3 runs right there, you know, see if the Phillies can come back with them. But it's important, say for the Red Sox, to go ahead and get out of this inning without any runs.
Here's a 1-2 from Mays, and this one's sent in the left center field and going to get down for another double. Scoring here is Carr. That one's going to roll all the way to the warning track, and Kimbrell's going to get in with an RBI triple. Now he's going to try for an inside the park homer, and he gets it. We are tied at 5 after Kimbrell sends a shot in the left center and turns it into an inside the park homer.
Kimbrell was on it tonight. Back-to-back gap shots for him. I mean, what more can you ask for?
I didn't see that one. I thought he was going to end up at third with an easy triple, and he turns it into a 2-run homer on the inside the park.
Kimbrell's really showing his speed right there.
Brace and Rose here due up now to face off with Mays. First pitch in there for strike one. Rose, who struck out looking in his first at bat in the first inning. Comes the 0-1. That one misses away for ball one. Looks like your dad's helping him out there with some new shin guards.
He's always everywhere.
Your dad's everywhere.
He really is.
Comes a 1-1. Skied into left, giving chase, but that's going to land in foul territory for strike two. One and two to count here to Rose. Top of the order really seems to have a pretty good beat here on Logan Mays.
You know, they're really aggressive with him.
Now Hudson Willis getting his equipment taken care of. Pull that mask off and that glove off as much as these guys do. It's amazing it doesn't break down as much as it does. The 1-2. Swung on, foul back and caught for strike three, and that will be the first out of the inning. Brings up Andrew Massa. Fifth strikeout of the game. Massa, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging in the bottom of the first inning. Second time here against Logan Mays. Now his head coach will have a conversation with him before this next at bat. Back and forth we go. A lot of ties, a lot of lead changes, and we're not even through the third inning yet.
It's been a really good game so far.
First pitch, that one misses low and in for ball one. Do hope they speed it up a bit. Want to get the Dairy Queen before it closes. Just kidding, I'm not. You've been out longer than I have today with all your traveling. Here's the 1-0. In there for strike one.
We decided to eat some cookout before we came down here.
Oh, man. Good choice. Good choice.
I got a cherry wine float, and that's what I needed in life.
You're speaking my love language. Here's the 1-1. That one's in there for strike 2. We got there's a cookout in Florence. I don't know what the closest one in Tennessee is. Might have to head towards Franklin and Brentwood to find one. Comes a 1-2. Sent up the middle, out of the reach of Mays. Second baseman struggles with it. Throw to first. That one will get away. He's going to take off for second base. Now the go-ahead run here for the Phillies is now in scoring position. Let's see. First error of the game here for the Red Sox. And now brings up the opposing pitcher in Chase Cotham. Cotham, who walked and scored a run in his first at-bat in the second inning.
Big situation for Cotham right here. Right here, he can help his own cause.
First pitch from Mays misses low and in for ball 1. Mays now at 54 pitches through 2 1/3 innings. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to get away. Runner's going to take off for third. Go ahead and run now 90 feet away. 2-0 the count here to Cotham. Updates from around the big leagues. Now the next pitch misses in for ball 3. The Padres and the Marlins tied up at 4. Ryan Weathers got the start for the Padres in that one. Next pitch in there for strike 1. 3-1 the count now, hitter's count.
You know, you're looking for a fastball right down the middle right here.
Here's the 3-1. That one misses low and in for ball 4. Now runners on the corners here with 1 out. It's the 4th walk issued by Logan Mays. Now brings up Isaiah Brannon. Brannon, who popped up to Mays in his first at bat in the second inning. Ryan Weathers in that game gave up 3 runs off 7 hits. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts through 4 innings. Padres tied up at 4 at the Marlins. That's in the top of the 9th. Baltimore leading Cleveland 8-5 in the bottom of the 8th. The Reds over the Red Sox 8-3 in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch here to Brandon on the outside corner for strike 1.
Good placement of that pitch right there. It's hard to do anything with a ball low and away.
Cardinals leading the Royals 1-0 in the 8th. White Sox over the Angels 6-3 in the 5th. Astros leading the Twins 5-1 in the 6th. Braves and Athletics just underway. Same with Colorado and Arizona. Next pitch misses low and in for ball 1. Even up the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Yankees and the Mariners just underway. And the Cubs and the Rays tied up at 1 in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 here from Mays. Misses low and away for ball 2. And both of those runs have come courtesy of guys on my fantasy team. And facing my brother-in-law this week, so any help I can get. Well, certainly having starting Marcus Stroman, who threw a complete game 1-hitter yesterday with 8 strikeouts, helped.
You can always rely on him, it seems like.
2-1 is a fastball in the inside corner, even up the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So does this mean you get to go and talk smack to your brother-in-law?
I've already beat him once this year, but the Mountain State Bombers have a tendency to jump out the hot starts and fade away towards the end of the week. Comes the 2-2. That one gets away from the pitcher. And the go-ahead run will score for the Phillies as they lead it 6-5.
Like we said before, just a back-and-forth game.
Full count here. Actually, the Cubs just took the lead over the Rays. 2-1, the bottom of the 6th. Full count offering here from Mays. on the outside corner for strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. It's the 6th strikeout from Mays. Now brings up Jaden Williams, the right fielder. Walked and scored a run in his first at bat in the second inning. Facing Mays here for the second time. Comes the first pitch. This is low for ball 1.
Good block.
Willis and Kimbrell, the opposing catchers, really kind of settling in here a little bit, handling those pitches in the dirt pretty well. It's the high and really far away ones that really every catcher struggles with.
Absolutely.
Here's a 1-0. That one's in there for strike 1.
It's rough as a catcher to get over that mental block of let the ball hit you. Just drop and at all costs don't let it go past you.
Next pitch swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Williams. Yeah, Matthew Williams waiting on deck. And the 1-2. This is low for ball 2.
So we have the brothers back-to-back in the lineup. That would be a cool experience to get to play with your brother.
It's a 2-2 from Mays. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. The Phillies retake the lead, getting 3 in the bottom of the 3rd. They lead at 6-5. So we go to the top of the 4th, excuse me. It's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Denver Trapp Field, we go to the top of the 4th in this back and forth affair. Phillies lead the Red Sox here 6-5. Due up for the Red Sox will be Braxton Burton, Caleb Kelly, and Dakota Price. Burton, who struck out swinging his first at bat here against Chase Cotham. First pitch here from Cotham is on the outside corner for strike 1. Cotham through 3 innings has given up 5 runs off 3 hits, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, and right now it's 76 pitches. Here's the 0-1. This is high for ball 1.
The scoreboard is almost looking identical run-wise for the Red Sox and Phillies, except for the Red Sox not getting a run in the first inning.
Here's a 1-0. This is away for ball 2, and It's really been back and forth. We've had a lot of leads. We've had a few ties, and this is just mainly through 3 innings. 2-0. Foul back here for strike 2. 2-2 the count here to Burton. Cotham and Mays. One of them's trying to stop the bleeding. What has happened here early on? Comes a 2-2. This is away for ball 3. Count goes full again. Got May sitting at 69 pitches and Cotham here right now at 80. Full count offering. That one's in there for strike 3 and the first out of the inning.
That was a great curveball. Really just floated in the zone and dropped at the right time.
That's his 7th strikeout of the game. Brings up Caleb Kelly, the right fielder. Walked in his first at bat in the 2nd inning. Comes the first pitch. This is away for ball 1.
Yeah, you can tell the batter really kind of wanted that pitch for first.
Leaned out over the plate. Here's a 1-0. That one's in there for strike 1. 1-1 the count here to Kelly. Next pitch, that one is up. Now they're going to call a foul ball. Good job by the umpires getting together. Make sure, I thought that hit him, and they got together and make sure that it was hit. So it's a 1-2 count now here for Kelly. Caught them out of the windup. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball. Sent over to third. Throw over to first. Will not be in time, and an infield single.
Way to leg one out right there.
And it's like they say, you don't have to hit it hard. You just got to hit it whether or not.
That's right. You love to see hustle out of the box like that.
4th hit of the game for the Red Sox. Now brings up Dakota Price. Price who walked in his first at bat in the 2nd inning. Head coach for the Phillies coming out to talk with Cotham and be a short meeting as now we're going to have a pitching change. So while that pitching change goes down, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Hello everyone, this is Eric Schultz. On behalf of Cade and the entire Schultz family, we would like to say thank you. Thank you for all the love, all the support, and most importantly, the prayers. 1 Peter 5:10 reads, "But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you." We want to thank God for his grace. Go
Southern
Wildcat.
Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Iad at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400. Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We are open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco Product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobile. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
And back here at Babe Ruth, once again, Andrew Massa, the new pitcher into the game, throws a first pitch ball here to Dakota Price. And the runner at first base, Caleb Kelly, got a stolen base there. It's a 1-0 count.
Kelly got a massive jump right there, too.
A 1-0. That one's on the outside corner for strike one. Massa comes in for Chase Cotham, who goes to second base. Massa was at second base, so just a straight switch. Cotham threw 3 into third, gave up 5 runs off 4 hits, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts, and finished with 85 pitches. The 1-1, this is high and in for ball 2. Other final scores from earlier today: Eagles over the Vols 14-0 in 5, and the Yankees feeding the Braves 9-0. And got him and caught him a rundown. And now continue to run him back. Cotham now chasing him down. Goes at the third in time.
Gets him.
And he's out for the second out of the inning. So very good job there by Massa, catching him off guard. He was kind of really leaning over there for it.
I don't know if anybody said anything or he just had an instinct or whatever it was. It was a great time for it. Maybe to get a little bit more momentum towards their way.
Comes a 2-1 on the outside corner for strike 2.
This would be massive for the Phillies to get out of it right here, especially with a pitching change.
Two here from Massa. Breaking ball misses high, and the count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Had a lot of full count situations here so far for both sides in this game.
Massa just kind of gets his hand underneath the ball a little bit too much, but still not a bad pitch.
And that one's going to hit him. First free pass issued there. Price will reach base for the second time in the game. 1 on, 2 gone. Still 6'5" Philly lead. He brings up Braxton Stevenson. Stevenson struck out looking his first at bat in the second inning. Big lead by Price over at first. And they'll check on him. And that one's going to get away from the first baseman. Price on his way to second. Going to round second, heading towards third. No throw. They actually throw it in the hole. That one must have really gotten down the right field line.
This goes back to another earlier conversation we had about it pretty much being like the Oakland Coliseum with the dimensions here. You know, foul territory is massive. And that's one of the big factors.
Stevenson face off here with Massa for the first time. Tying run at third. First pitch misses high and away for ball 1. Like you've mentioned before, Miles, first pitch strikes are huge, and you can work ahead, especially in these situations when you got that tie and run standing 90 feet away. Getting ahead of a hitter is a huge deal. The 1-2 misses away for ball 2.
Makes the hitter a little bit more comfortable if you're falling behind, you know, because now you're really leaning on a fastball right here down the middle.
Here's a 2-0. This is low and in for ball 3.
What's your thoughts on a 3-0 swing right here?
Oh, if it's good. And that misses for ball 4 now. Runners on the corners here with 2 gone. Always remember the game 2 of the 2016 World Series when they gave Kyle Schwarber the green light on 3-0 and they got an RBI single out of it. It's an unreal story. Tears ACL and comes back, gets one Arizona Fall League game and comes in and DHs in the World Series.
Kyle Schwarber is a player I really like to follow too.
Noah West due up now. Walked and scored a run in his first at bat. Happened in the third inning, and he takes a first pitch ball here from Massa. The 1-0. This is away for ball 2. Schwarber never gets cheated on a swing, and if he barrels it up, it goes miles.
Yes, it does. I wouldn't be surprised if the Red Sox tried to steal right here to cause a throw.
3-0 now. When you go to Pittsburgh, if you see a game at PNC Park in the 2015 wild card game, he hit one over the seats in right field into the Allegheny River.
That's a shot.
Estimated, I think they said 480 feet. This is a 3-0. And misses away for ball 4, and now the bases are loaded here with 2 outs.
It's crazy to think how far that is. You know, as a high school player, you hear a ball going, 380, 400, you're thinking, wow.
Then you go to some of these big league parks and hear some of the feats that these guys hit the ball. It's one of my favorite things to do when I go to Wrigley Field is, guy, I cannot remember his name. If you're listening, you probably know who it is. A guy hit one over 500 feet and landed on the porch of the third house.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I cannot think of the player's name yet.
Oh, my. Jack Kingman. Kingman's his last name.
Yes.
First pitch here to Trinity Parham is a strike. Parham is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single and a run scored. Here's the 0-1. Dave Kingman's his name.
Dave.
Ground ball over to third, and he bobbles it. Everyone advances, and we're tied up at 6.
Tough break for the Phillies right there. One of my favorite things about going to a major league game is watching batting practice. In Milwaukee, they were hitting them dead center off of the scoreboard.
Yeah, I remember the home run derby there back, I think it was 2000, when they had it there, and watching those guys just pelt that scoreboard. Or mainly Sammy Sosa hitting ones off the home run slide in left center.
I would have paid a lot of money to see the home run derby in Colorado.
They've had 2. They've had 2 home run derbies there. 1-0 here to Logan Mays. Misses away for ball 2. Mays, who's 0 for 1 with a pop out the third and a hit by pitch, run scored in the third. Base is loaded here, 2 gone. The 2-0. Misses high for ball 3. And the home run derby in San Francisco, San Francisco's not a home run hitter's park, but I remember the one in Minnesota. I didn't think that was a home run hitter's park, and Stanton almost hitting balls over. I mean, those stands look like they're 150 feet in the air, and he's hitting them to the top row.
Foul ball.
Oh, there's a 3-0 hack, and that one's fouled away for strike 1.
Talking about Giancarlo Stanton, my very first Major League Baseball game down at Tropicana Field was the Rays versus Yankees, and I saw Giancarlo Stanton line drive home run. I think it was 114 exit velocity. Wow. I mean, it was one of those hook shots that just wrapped around the pole, but, I mean, he hit it, and everybody was oohing and awing.
I went to you were talking about the Nashville Sounds. I went to their game against the Iowa Cubs on Sunday, and a guy almost hit the guitar in right field for the Iowa Cubs, and he had 114 velocity off the bat and it traveled 424 feet. There's a 3-1. That misses for ball 4, and the Red Sox take the lead here with the bases loaded walk. 7-6 here is the lead for the Sox. Brings up A.J. Daniel. 1 for 2. Ground out the short in the first, and a 2-run single in the third. Facing off here with Massa for the first time. First pitch. This is high and in for ball 1.
One of the few Nashville Sounds games I saw, it was against the Redbirds actually, and in Nashville, before I knew Coach Zach Curtis, He was the one pitching on the mound.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't realize it until years later, but, had his long hair and everything like that. So that's kind of cool to think about, having a guy living in our community, but I didn't really know him, and then realizing he's the one pitching. And then he's my coach now, obviously. So.
Well, I saw David Weathers pitch a few times in Cincinnati going to see the Cubs there back in the day, and it's crazy to see him now. So
good old Dave.
Comes a 1-1. That one gets away from the, but hey, gets a break there from the brick backstop. No one advances. 2-1 count. It's one thing, speaking of the backstop, I've noticed this anytime you guys go on the road. David takes a pair of baseballs and throws them off of the backstop. I've always been pretty impressed with that.
He does, and it's for catchers and base runners, and really just gives us information about how we need to approach stealing bases, pass balls, catchers, pitchers, everything like that.
Yeah, well, it's great to see how the pro guys approach a game, and you see that at every level, and it's always impressive to watch the mindset of just every little thing.
They think about things that no one else does.
2-2. Daniel skies this one in the left and lands foul, and the count will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Also noticed this for the first time in your all sub-state game on that Friday, and was it a Friday?
Yes, sir.
Thursday.
Friday,
the first game was a Friday.
I believe so.
When watching David and them walk the warning track.
Yes, sir. New places, you got to get familiar with your surroundings. So we'll go out and we'll walk the outfield, see if there's any grooves or holes, and drives that ball, pulls it, and just try to get a little bit more familiar with the territory, and look at the warning track. Is it grass or is it crushed brick or something like that to give you a little bit of a warning? And he just picks over it.
Yeah.
Well,
they thought he picked him off, but it was a foul ball, so it's a dead ball. Good job there by the umpires. That is a dead ball until
never called it back into play.
Yeah, until he called, which he didn't do. It was pretty quick too when they got the ball. I mean, good idea by Massa to try to catch him off guard.
Fantastic. But great officiating there.
Yeah. A.J. Daniel doesn't want that. He wants it to stay. He's got the bases loaded here with 2 gone. Wants to break this one wide open.
And even Coach Brady out there agrees with that one. He knows.
Yeah, he knew. Outfield shaded kind of to right center here. Here's a 2-2. Daniel chops that one foul and will stay alive again with a 2-2 count.
Kimbrell comes hot out of the little catching box.
He's shown a lot of energy in this game with that RBI double and then a 2-run inside the park homer.
He's always been high energy, and I love it.
Another 2-2 to Daniel. That misses away for ball 3. That was the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Moss is coming in the game here through a third of an inning and getting ready to deliver pitch number 30. Thinks about pickoff. Runner at second gets a face full of dirt there.
That's never any fun as a base runner.
No. Full count offering. Daniel chops it here to the left side.
Ooh, tough
Shortstop
play.
throws over his head. That's going to bring home 1 run. Here comes another runner rounding third. Here comes a throw, and they got him here in a rundown. And that one won't get him. 3-run score. The Red Sox lead at 10-6.
And that was just a tough play to make, and just trying everything you can to get it to first base.
Now 5 errors in the game here for the Phillies. Brings up Jack Story, the third baseman. Has reached base twice off an error and a walk. Scored a run in the second inning. First time here against Massa. First pitch. Misses away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Tap foul for strike 1.
What a big aggressive right there.
Yeah, there's no learning here. Just put the ball in play, see what happens. You never know.
You know, one of the things David Weathers tells us is you've got to put it in play, you know, hit it on the ground. Don't try to sky shot everything, because things happen whenever you just put it in play.
Next pitch, breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 2. I don't think Caden Porter got that memo a few times.
He did.
Those 5 grand slams.
He did not. Talk about something amazing to be a part of.
Yeah,
I think I stood on first base for both of them. 2 out of the 3 home runs.
Daniel's going to take off for third, and he's going to get in there with the stolen base. Count evens up here at 2 balls, 2 strikes. I got to see 4 of the 5 in person. And just like I told your dad, just when I think I've seen it all in sports and almost 2 decades in sports media, I see a guy with a 3 home run game with 2 grand slams.
Caden Porter is a different specimen. He's got tons of ability.
Think about a 1,000-yard rusher in football, and he didn't even play every game. And then he hits 10 home runs in baseball. Half of them are grand slams and ties the state career record in just 1 season. The 2-2. This is high for ball 3.
Caden was always a standout player, even when we were 5 years old.
Full count offering. Sent up the middle. That one's going to get through for a base hit.
Great piece of hitting right there. Way to drive in a run.
Jack Story with a big 2-out RBI single. Red Sox now lead this one 11-6. It's 2 gone here in the top of the 4th. Brings up Cole Elledge, the shortstop. 1 for 2, single and a run scored in the second, and struck out swinging in the third.
The Red Sox have really made a big rally right here.
6 runs in this inning. First pitch here, outside, and Story will make his way to second off the stolen base. Red Sox here with 11 runs off 5 hits so far. And try a back pick there.
Feet first, slide back in the second.
Don't see that too often nowadays. Everyone always they teach most people nowadays to go in head first. I was never a good slider, ever.
Me either. I like to think I can make it majestic sliding in the second or third, but it's just not.
Mine always were a mixture of Pete Rose and hitting the blocking sled in football. Someone was always getting hurt if I was sliding. I could break up a double play pretty good, but other than that, not really.
Behind the hitter.
Next pitch, that one misses way behind for ball 2. So it's a 2-1 count here at Elledge, trying to reach base for the second time. Red Sox with 6 runs here in the top of the 4th to take an 11-6 lead. Here's a 2-1. And behind him again for ball 3. Phillies only got 9 guys out here tonight, so not going to have many substitutions.
I played in a few games where the opposing team only had 8 players, so every inning somebody would have to rotate in and out with, say, right field or something like that. So that was always fun. You know, you have your teammate telling you to drop the ball if it's hit to you, but of course you never do.
Ellich works the walk. Landon Gable due up now 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground ball to first base. First time here against Massa. That one's thrown behind him. Each runner will advance. I played, remember in Little League, played a doubleheader. We only had 8 players and we won both games. Also played at college. Now we'll head coach here for the Phillies making his way out. Looks like we're going to get another pitching change here. And while that goes down, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, I realize that in high school sports, we don't have the last names on the back of jerseys usually. But the question is often asked, are you playing for the name on the front or the name on the back? The same should be considered spiritually. Paul said in Philippians 1 and verse 21, for me to live as Christ and to die as gain. So who are we truly living for? What name are we trying to promote? Is it the name of Christ, the name of Christian? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Back here in Denver Trapp, Max Carr's a new pitcher here for the Phillies. Here it's a 2-1, 2-out situation. Through a first pitch strike, next pitch is a ball, so it's a 2-1 count. Here to Landon Gable. And the 2-1 delivery. This is low for ball 3.
You know, talking about winning a doubleheader in Little League with only 8 players, it's called battling adversity.
Yeah. Yeah, and a really fast shortstop that can make a play.
Your shortstop's also your left fielder for a little bit.
Yeah, you had to help me out. I was a pretty chubby kid back in the day, and I remember I was playing left, and we had a left fielder and a right fielder. We didn't have anyone in center. The guy hit one to the wall, and Brent Taylor was his name. He beat me to it, which he actually ended up being a all-conference leadoff hitter at the college level.
Oh, wow.
Next pitch on the outside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. The Red Sox have an 11-6 lead after getting 6 runs in the top of the 4th. Phillies try to answer. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Denver Trapp Field, we go to the bottom of the 4th. New pitcher is Cole Elledge in the game, and first battery base is Matthew Williams, and he hits by a pitch with the first pitch. So already 1-0, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. What has been a wild game, and we just find now here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and Red Sox 6 runs in the top here of the 4th. Just a quick breakdown. Phillies with 1 in the first. Red Sox with 2 in the top. Phillies answered with 2 in the bottom of the 2nd. Red Sox 3 in the top of the 3rd. Phillies with 3 in the bottom of the 3rd. And then the Red Sox got 6 in the top of the 4th. So if they answer with 6 here, Miles, we might we might be here till midnight. But it's certainly been a fun game so far.
Action-packed.
Cole Elledge is the new pitcher. Comes in for Logan Mays. 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, 3 hits, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Next pitch from Elledge, and that one misses over Rickman. Charlie Rickman on for his 2nd at bat. Struck out swinging in the first time. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And that next pitch misses in for ball 2. And the 2-0. This is high. I think they called a balk there.
Didn't come set.
Yep.
So Matthew will make his way to second base to put a runner in scoring position.
Jack Story's the new catcher here for the Red Sox. Next pitch here from Elledge. And that misses. Actually, 2-1 is the count. Next pitch from Elledge. This is in for ball 3.
Batter tries to make his way to first base.
Yeah, he tried to sell it there, but it hit by pitch.
He almost got away with it.
Yeah.
That's happened to me a few times. It's a fun experience.
Yeah. I remember a summer collegiate league game where I got hit on the, well, actually it hit the knob on the end of the bat. I didn't sell it at all, and the home plate umpire thought I got hit, and my teammates got mad at me because I didn't take first. I'm like, well, guys, it didn't hit me. If it doesn't hurt, I can't sell it. Here's a 3-1. And this is for ball 4.
Case and Springer this past year got into a game, and the umpire thought it hit him, and he turned around and looked and said, no, it didn't. David was yelling at him, like, yes, it did. Yes, it did.
You got to teach a kid, take him to wrestling school, teach him how to sell it. Max Carr due up now here for the Phillies. First pitch from Elledge. And misses for ball 1.
Gonna be the next Hulk Hogan if I go to a wrestling school.
Carr's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Scored both times in the first and third.
Not a big lead at second for Matthew. Ooh. Dead ball.
And that one hit him to load the bases with no outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Second hit by pitch here by Elledge. Now we're going to have a
assistant coach is going to make his way to his mound.
Meeting here at the mound to calm him down.
Grant James, another one of the players that I've grown up playing against and with.
Get him to calm down here and get his bearings about him. Bases loaded here, nobody out. 11-6 Red Sox lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
That's just kind of a confidence builder talk right there.
And he's got the dangerous Justin Kimbrell at the plate, who's had a heck of a game. 2 for 2. A double and an inside the park home run and 3 RBIs. So his first 2 at bats. First pitch from Elledge, and that one's over his head. Runner's going to take. Nope. Now they got everybody in a bad spot here.
The runner is hung up between third and second. They're going to throw it.
Throw back to second.
Safe.
That one goes in the center. The runner's not going to take off for home.
Ooh.
And
he
he's
just
in there.
Avoids the tag.
So wild sequence of events, and the Phillies have cut the lead to 11-7.
Still a runner in scoring position for Justin Kimbrell. What's the chances of him putting another one in the gap?
So far, pretty good. We got him shaded here to left center. Big hole there in right center. He's already sent a ball there once today. Pitch by Elledge. This is high for ball 2.
What a good job to not pull the bat with him as he turned. That's difficult.
Comes a 2-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Massive lead at first base.
Here's a 2-1. Ground ball. Play to third. Bobble.
Drop it.
But
and he'll avoid the
and everyone's safe. Now the base is loaded here. Still nobody out.
Why do I avoid the tag?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bubbled out and bubbled back in, but never got outside of the baseline.
Bring up Brayson Rose. Rose, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
More shin guard issues.
Story reapplying the shin guards.
Can't get away with them.
Stuck donuts on bats and shin guard issues, and Lots of runs here through, not even through 4 innings yet.
Like I said, just keeping everybody on their toes. You never know what's going to happen next.
First pitch from Ellich. Misses away for ball 1.
Is this another wood bat we have, or is this one of those BB cores that look like a wood bat?
Is it a wood bat?
I think I see a bone saber on it. So, ooh,
That's
well,
right. Foul back for strike 1. Now, Miles, I grew up next. One of my old Little League coaches came up with the metalwood bat. And
Really?
we used to play a tournament every year in high school with those metalwood bats. So it was a metal handle, and it get up to almost the end of the, the barrel of the bat, and the rest would be wood.
try to keep it from breaking at the hands, I assume.
Next pitch misses away for ball 2. I still got one.
That's pretty
One of the old school, the original ones. It was a 34-inch bat, and that thing was
That's a log.
super heavy.
That's a log.
Here's the 2-1. Hit high in the air, and this one's going to stay on the infield.
Infield fly rule.
Infield fly. Elledge makes the catch, so that will be the first out of the inning.
And what did they? I think they called a balk.
They called a ball?
They did.
Okay.
So a run will come across, and the hitter will have another chance to hit.
It was 2-1 count, wasn't it?
I believe so. I didn't see what the umpire called right there for the balk, but
So it's now 11-8 Red Sox. Next pitch misses away for ball 3. 3-1 the count. And that will be ball 4. Now the bases are loaded here with nobody out once again.
there's a donut. They don't just have the bat weight on there anymore. Easier to get off. But there's lots of RBIs out there right now. 2 runners in scoring position.
Go ahead and run at the plate. Nobody out. First pitch. And this is in for ball 1.
Way to hold up on the swing right there. Not a bad pitch either.
So if anyone here didn't get any dinner before they came to the ballpark, not looking good for you right now.
Not right now.
Next pitch misses in for ball 2.
Especially in Loretto, because everything closes, it seems like at 8 o'clock.
Blake Tipwell, when he was interviewed last year during one of UT's games, had one of the best quotes I've ever heard. And he goes, I live in a small town, southern middle Tennessee. We got 2 stoplights that don't need to be there.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. I say the same thing. I love the town, but I say the same thing every time I drive through.
Most of the time I get lucky if I'm driving through that I hit them both while they're green. And
Here's the 3-0 from Elledge, the Massa, on the inside corner for strike 1.
They just decided to put stoplights where the gas stations were.
That is true. Do have some action in the Red Sox bullpen.
I believe that's Landon Gable down there.
It's the 3-1. This is in for ball 4. Bases loaded walk, and the Phillies now cut the lead to 11-9.
We'll have a pitching change here.
You mentioned Andrew James making his way out to the mound. And we will make a pitching change. So while that goes down, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
And back here at Denver Trapp Field, bottom of the fourth, bases loaded, nobody out. The new pitcher into the game here is Landon Gable. So we just heard that there's an hour and 45-minute time limit. So if the first pitch is on the outside corner here to Chase Cotham for strike one, if the Phillies can find a way to score 3 runs, they win it, and we're done. If the Red Sox can shut the door, they win it. Here's the 0-1. That one misses low. It's good block behind the plate by Story to keep it at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty intense for both sides right here.
Yeah.
You either win it
you
or
can
lose
feel
it right in this inning.
You can feel the tension, really, knowing that the time limit's there. Next pitch. Looked like a changeup. Swung on a miss there for strike 2. That pitch always got me. Especially from a lefty. I could not hit a changeup from a lefty.
Change-ups in general are hard, I think, especially if you can't pick it up.
There's a 1-2. That one's off the end of the bat. Up the middle for a single. 1 run is in.
Oh.
Everybody's going to hold up, and now the lead is to 11-10. Still with the bases loaded and nobody out.
He really went down and just got that ball, and look what happened.
I'm always impressed when guys do that, even when myself could do it, when you just have to fling a bat.
That's one of those that make you feel good.
I did see Sammy Sosa do that and hit one into the seats in Wrigley Field.
Did he do his little home run hop?
Yeah, it was a home run. Well, sort of. I don't think he did the hop because it was pouring rain, and he just threw the bat. I mean, literally threw it and still lined it in the right field. Here's a 1-2. Or actually, first pitch here to Brannon. That one's in there for strike 1. Brannon is 0 for 2. Pop up to the pitcher in the second. A strikeout looking in the third.
Yeah, this could really make his day right here.
Next pitch from Gable. That one misses in for ball 1. Time limit here. Bases loaded, nobody out. An 11-10 Red Sox lead.
Gable coming out of the windup. Quick pitching.
Misses low for ball 2. Here's a 2-1. On the inside corner, count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
As a hitter right here, you're really trying not to ground out in a double play either. That's not how you want to end your night.
Here's a 2-2. And that one misses high. No runner advances. That's ball 3.
This is where you get a little bit nervous as a pitcher and a hitter right here. You don't want to strike out, but you also don't want to walk the batter as a pitcher.
O'Connell offering from Gable, and that one hits him, and we're tied.
Could be a walk-off right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out, and that's going to bring up Jaden Williams. Williams 0 for 1, walking a run scored in the second, strikeout looking in the third.
Well, there's a possibility we see each team scoring 6 runs in the inning and just tying each other up.
First pitch swung on a miss for strike one.
It's basically a game of
you got the
can do
infield
anything,
playing
I can do
in
anything
here.
better.
Do have a big hole on the left side. Here's the 0-1. Oh,
Ooh, it's
threw
the
it
bat.
behind him. Runner's going to take off. He will score. And the Phillies
What did that call?
take the lead, and they win it via time limit draw here, 12-11.
What a
So,
game.
Miles, we had a wild one here between the Phillies and the Red Sox. What are your final thoughts here on this game?
You know, it was a nice competitive game, action-packed, really good by both sides. You know, they neither team backed down, and were eager to win it.
Final score here, the Phillies pick up the win, winning this one 12-11 here via time limit. So our next broadcast will be coming up next Monday. We've got our X Sports Live coming up tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon from Heine's Barbecue. Got a few guests there, and then have our X Sports Awards partnering with the county at 5 o'clock on Thursday night. So for Miles Moore, this is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network, wishing you a great evening.